I want to see how it actually goes. Like, how do you actually get people? So there's filters. No filter. No mic. What is that? Highlight saved channel as unlisted video. Upload. I don't know what the fuck that is. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm just getting on this to learn how this new live feature works. So, bear with me. I've never done this live on YouTube before. This is crazy. I used to do lives on TikTok all the time, but this is definitely different. What's going on if you're new here? We cover all things Disney, Universal, theme park. I like business, so I learn more about Disney business, Universal's business, how it can be applied to every single person's life, the tactics that they use to employ and develop these brands that have developed and lasted for over 100 years. It's very interesting to me. I think more people can use the efforts that they use, whether it's in sales, marketing, or just general business tactics, to increase the capabilities of their life. General question down in the poll below: Disney, Universal. Not because, hey, look, one's better than the other. I think they both have their differences and they both do great things other than the other. But from a business standpoint, I always lean more towards what Disney has done over the last 100 years compared to Universal. They have been number one for a longer period of time than any other business in their marketplace, which is crazy. They typically tell the best stories. Now, of late, let's just go back to 2020. Things have been a little rocky for them and their business, so it's kind of different. But up until that point, they were the powerhouse to be reckoned with. And I think there's a lot to learn from both businesses. So that's the point of my channel. I dive into both Disney, Universal to make sure that we understand the capabilities of both businesses and where and how you might be able to employ the tactics of what they've done over the last 100 years, and see if it's a chance to add it to your own life. Whether it's in business or just personal, there's something to learn from businesses, whether it's things like, hey, look, how did they get started? How did they overcome downfalls, like take Disney as of right now? Universal probably in the 90s or early 2000s. Pretty crazy stuff. But if you're going just for theme parks, which is better, Disney or Universal? I'm actually in the Sam's parking lot. This is my first live I've ever done on YouTube, so bear with me if it's nothing special. I just had the time to kill, so I was like, let's just see what this new platform looks like, because it's mobile live. It's all vertical content. It's something that I'm used to from TikTok. I used to do TikTok before I had kids, and then having kids, pretty much ran out of time to do anything. So what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me. Go check out my page. If you're new here, please go check out my page. I am very new to YouTube. I've been doing it for less than 2 months. I want to say my first post was December 26th, so please don't judge me too hard. I think I've gotten much better with long-form content over the last couple of weeks. Short form has definitely been my very own powerhouse, where I've probably gotten 99% of my followers. They seem to hit off well, seem to get a lot of views. But yeah, I'm going to do, thanks, dude. GWP, YouTube, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you. Thanks for the comment. I plan to do more lives in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be more formal, where I do things to interact with people. This was just really to test out what it's like to go live on YouTube, especially since mobile, like the vertical mobile live streams, is completely new. If I had to choose one between Disney and Universal, I typically, as you can tell, will rep Disney more often than not. And the main reason is just I relate to them more. I think I like the story that Disney tells in their theme parks more than Universal. Now, I think that's going to drastically change here soon. I don't know if Disney's going to be the powerhouse when it comes to storytelling, with Epic Universe opening up within the next year and a half. That theme park is going to be wild. Absolutely insane. I cannot wait for it. I hope to be there either that summer or late next year, like maybe closer to Christmas or something like that. I'm going back to Disney with my family. It'll be my daughter's second time, my son's first time. Hope probably be around a year and a half. We're doing that in. Is this my food? It's not my food. Sorry, I'm at Sam's right now. But we're doing that in very late October, beginning of November of this year. Also found a new rain. Sour gummy worm. It's alright. Definitely more of like a watermelon mania, red dragon kind of guy. I wish I could see. I think like if I remember correctly, TikTok used to like tell you who joins the lives, where I don't see that in this feature for YouTube. So it's like I can't interact unless you guys comment. So yeah, let me know if you're here. I don't know who's actually on here, like TikTok used to do. I don't know if they still do that. It's been a while since I've been on there. But I used to like when I see people like pop in, because I'd like to mention your name and everything like that. Or at least know who I'm talking to, where I feel like you don't have that capability on here, which kind of sucks. Oh, I think my stuff's here. Thank you. You just throw it right back there. Thank you so much. Shout out to Sam's. I'm also thinking about doing more lives as maybe like daily vlog content. I actually have to go into Sam's, so I have to move out of these to-go parking lots. I like the idea of daily vlogs. And this person's flying through here. But I like the idea of daily vlogs. And I don't know if I'd rather do it like, hey, let me just jump on a live real quick and talk with people that kind of like either are interested in Disney, Universal, or just like how I typically add like Disney or Disney content to my daily life. Because like I wear Disney clothes all the time. My office desk is pretty much covered in Disney. But like I know daily vlogging takes a lot of time. Now, you don't like edit a lot of that content, so it makes it a little easier. But just the whole process of like, oh, I need to get my camera out, make sure it's on record, and I need to go make sure I add all the things together. Like I tried it yesterday while I was working, and I work from home on Mondays and Fridays, so I thought it would be a little easier to be able to like piece things together. Well, that was not the case. Between work and all that, and meetings that I had to be on, like just throwing everything together, like I get caught up and I forget to add things. So I'm hoping that maybe this live feature will be a little bit better, where it's like, oh, I can, instead of having to like throw a bunch of things together in an editing software. I can just jump on live, talk about a few things, jump off, and then it automatically uploads to the channel. And it might be a better feature where people can go back and like actually sit on and just look at the live as I talk. A lot of my stuff isn't really scripted anyways, so like all my content, especially like my long form content a little bit more, but it's really just bullet points. It's me talking freely. Whereas my shorts, it's like I'll think of something, and as long as I know the information like ins and out 100%, I just start talking, and like whatever comes out in the short comes out. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't. I would say mostly I've learned how the shorts go off now. I've only had one that's like broken like 4,000 views, so I'm still trying to figure out like what's the best content to put out via shorts, or what's the best way to actually get more attention on shorts, because I would love to be able to like, the goal is to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, if I can get my shorts to get me to the subs I need, then I know like short subscribers don't necessarily mean they're going to watch your long form, but even if like 10% of them watch my long form content, I have a lot better chance of getting to that 4,000 watch hours as long as my subs get there. And so far, and I know long form content is harder to get out and break out in just because there's so many people posting nowadays. And I'm going into a harder market. Like, it's not the hardest market out there, but we know Disney and Universal, like, people are posting there all the time, and it's hard to compete with someone that's an at-home Disney content creator compared to someone that's actually in the park every day. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Again, I've only been doing this for like 6-7 weeks, not even a full 2 months. So hopefully things will start coming together more efficiently here in the future. I don't know who this one person is that's been watching me. It could be someone I know. It might not be. I don't know. Thanks for taking place in the poll. But I'm about to run into Sam's. I'll probably jump back on as soon as I'm done on the way home just to talk to you guys some more. But I appreciate it. Peace. Now here's the thing. How do I end it? Oh, just press X.